Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the full moon that will be occurring on January 28th. This full moon is going to be at 14 degrees of Cancer. And do remember, I am talking about the sidereal zodiac that I use in Vedic astrology. And if you would like to know your Vedic sign, and you would like my free newsletter, go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, and don't forget to check out my beautiful new jewelry line. And furthermore, you can learn Vedic astrology. This is the month to sign up, because this month we are going to be starting semester 1 at the University of Vedic Astrology. So go to my university website, universityofvedicastrology.com. Now, talking about this full moon, Cancer is the sign of nurturing. Cancer is the sign of protection. And this is exactly where we need to be, in a place where we're finding our truths to find security. But chances are, when we have the new or full moon, particularly the full moon in Cancer, we come to a place where we better understand we need to seek security, because the moon in Cancer is wild. It is so intense. Cancer is the sign of emotion. And when you put the moon in the sign, it's over the top. It goes into this emotional overdrive. It just does. And people tend to think more. In other words, what I'm trying to say is people tend to overthink things, because the moon actually represents our conscious awareness. The moon is the mind. When it's in Cancer, it's 10 times stronger. So the way we feel, remember, this full moon in Cancer will make us feel deeply, intensely, emotionally, and it's a full moon. So remember, the full moon is the time when emotions run high, but it also brings a certain level of awareness. We finally know what we're dealing with now with the full moon. This full moon is incredible, so bright in the night sky that finally we see what we couldn't see before. And things become conscious, things become aware, and there's going to be a lot of emotions running high during this time. But remember, the nakshatra that this full moon is going to be in is Pusha. In Pusha, actually the symbol is the udder of a cow. So that gives us nourishment by providing us with milk, food, nourishment. This is something that we need so heavily right now. Awareness and nourishment to what? How we feel. The moon is our feelings on our emotional body. So we have to get in check with this. We have to ask ourselves, how are we feeling? And what we really need to do during this time is to bring the sense of how we're feeling together with how we're thinking. And when you think about the conscious awareness of the mind, and you think about the gut level of feeling from the lower chakras to the higher chakras, they merge together in the heart. And if you need to find your place of security, always remember the only place you can go for that is to come heart-centered. And that deals with love. And that deals with protection, and that deals with security. And that's what you can find during this full moon. But it's a process. It's not something that comes without effort, because you're going to find during the time of this full moon, you're going to feel a little bit emotionally out of control. So what you're going to have to do is bring your heart and soul together. And in that place, find your feeling of security and protection. And you know, if your mother's still alive, connect with her. This is a time, Cancer deals with the mother, deals with love and protection, security. And that's what we're all going to be after during this time because of all the abrupt things that are happening this month and the things that are creating a lot of fear in the world are all coming full circle to a point where we have to feel our divine connection, to feel secure and to feel love. And that's what this new moon will bring, a total awareness around what we need in this life to feel secure again. So the coronavirus, I believe, is definitely on its way out. There's going to be healing discoveries because the moon is extremely strong in the sign of Cancer, and particularly in the nakshatra Pusha. Pusha is the spiritual nakshatra. It deals with spiritual awareness too, teachers, gurus. And this is where we have to connect to our divinity to feel the sense of balance and peace because we're going to need it over the course of this year. So everything is going to be okay. And yes, there's a lot of problems going on in the world, a lot of lack of security. But what you can do for you that will help contribute to the security in the world is to find your sense of security by going within, bringing your thinking mind to what you're grateful for, what you love in the beauty in this world, together with your feeling sense. And when you come to this place of emotion in the center of the heart, you can manifest anything you want. Because that's the power of emotion and feeling coming from the heart energy. Remember, this practice on this full moon can bring yourself into power to achieve your ultimate dreams. But you got to work on it. You got to realize what this full moon can bring into power with, you know, the only thing that gives happiness is love. You may think it's money, you may think it's a person, you may think it's many things. But the thing that's going to really keep you going and give you happiness is the true essence of love, which is truly unconditional love. So find that peace within your heart, and this full moon will be the beginning of great manifestations in your life. So with that, I'd like to close. If you would like more information on me, always you can go to my galacticcenter.org website. And don't forget to sign up for my free newsletter. And always, if you want to learn Vedic astrology, check out my university website, which is University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.